Good morning, everybody. Eugene Clark, Dean of the Sydney City School of Law here to talk to you about why you might want to consider studying law. And in answering that question, I want to really do it in two parts. One is to talk about why study law generally, and two, what it is about our program that we think is a little bit special that you may want to give us a look in terms of making your choices. First of all, why study law in generally? Well, the reasons that people study law will vary a lot depending on the individual. But there's no doubt that if you look at the enrollments in law around the world, including Australia, it remains one of the most popular university degree choices, and there obviously are many good reasons for that. One reason is the pedigree of law. Law was one of the original degrees in the world's very first universities. The legal profession remains one of the preeminent professions in the world. And for example, if you think of world leaders in politics, President Obama, Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, opposition leader Bill Shorten, they all have law degrees as one of their qualifications. If you look at the business world, 1/3 of the CEOs of companies around the world have law at least as one of their qualifications as well. And in fact, it's hard to think of a profession where a law degree would not be valuable and where people have taken their law degree and gone almost in any kind of activity around the planet. And in that sense, law is one of the most flexible degree options that you could possibly do. The third reason is that law prepares you for success in all these areas. And the truth is that ability to speak clearly and forcefully, the ability to negotiate, the ability to put together an argument, the ability to think and analyze something critically, those are skills that are going to be valuable no matter how you choose to use your law degree, whether as a traditional legal practice or in many of these other areas as well. And in fact, now in Australia, more than 50% of the students are going to law school thinking not at all to practice law as a solicitor or barrister in the traditional sense, but to use their law degree in many, many other ways. And so in this sense, there's a lot of truth to the saying that law is the arts degree of the 21st century. And so just like the arts degree in the old days used to be the general degree to prepare you for a wide range of careers and professions, today law increasingly is playing that particular role. And part of that is that it's clear that we live in today in a world that's more crowded. There's 9 billion people on the planet. There's more competition, there's greater complexity, and it's clear that we're going to see more conflicts, more need for lawyers, more rules, more regulations, more compliance. And so companies in private sector, public sector, they're all going to need at least a basic legal literacy and the kinds of skills that you would learn in a law degree to negotiate that kind of environment. In fact, one could argue that our very success as a species is going to depend on the degree to which we can cooperate and work out and resolve these various issues that we've got to face. And again, law degree gives you the skill set, I think, that's going to enable you to participate in those kind of roles. And finally, if you're like me, you know, 18, you don't know what you want to do. I'm 68 now, almost 69. I don't quite know what I want to do with my life even now. And a law degree in that sense is a degree that can take you anywhere and everywhere. And so if you're not sure what you want to do, getting the skill set and a law degree is going to help you, I think, no matter what you want to do with your life. So if you're in that category, and we know that at least probably half of the jobs that many of you will have in your career have not even been invented yet. And so there's a lot of good sense and sound strategy in picking a degree that's going to give you the flexibility and the adaptability to do well in that 21st century. So that's the general reasons why you might want to choose law. And I wish you well in your career, no matter where you go. So thank you for listening.